cosmic gang, a whole lot of gang shit, ninth dimensional strange shit. And we are here with another general energy reading today. So I'm gonna do this quick. We just hit that amazing lunar eclipse. I got new cards. Look how dope those are. So I'm just gonna read some of what we got going on now. And I feel like I'm gonna have to probably put the volume up on this. I got a lot of energy. Brand new deck. And I was gonna unbox it here, but I was like, oh, because I left New York, and let's spray some rose water. This vibration's right. And I was gonna, actually, you know what? I really feel like I want to wear this crystal too. So I'm gonna put that on also. I want to sit here. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to thank your higher self, my higher self, and the divine. And I'm just going to ask Spirit to give us divine alignment with these messages, and then we get the absolute best messages for the collective right now. This is going to be all signs, and I'll probably start doing videos on the different signs, like fire signs, water signs. I'm not going to do one sign, I'll do groups, so it'll be a little easier. So it'll be like 4. I think that'll be fun for weeklies. So let's see what we got here. Alright, we are going to start off with these are so smooth, these cards. Oh, we got the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, somebody needs to learn the art of surrender. Oh, I'm already getting channels on that card. Dope. And this is called the Golden Universal Tarot. I don't know who made them though. I'm trying to find out for y'all. I gotta look. But that's what the deck is called, the Golden Universal Tarot. I done left my damn cards in New York, and I'm probably not gonna get them back for a while. So they're just gonna have to stay there. And that's fine. Okay, let's see what we got. Justice in reverse. Interesting. Hangman reverse, Justice and Major Arcana coming through. So these are big themes and energies right now, and it's so funny too, because when I was doing my affirmations, not affirmations, I do a gratitude list. This morning, I did say I'm thankful for justice, and the collective feels like they're not getting justice in some way, shape, or form. And I'll tell you why in a second, because this is some deep shit already. Okay, we got 4 cups. Look how dope these are. Upright. People are in deep meditation. 4 is the number of stability. And y'all are trying to clear some stuck energies. So people are acting a damn fool. Knight of Cups reversed. Knight of Cups reversed. Interesting. Look, what I just said. People are, yeah, you guys are not. I said, that's why I said the cards are stuck. You're trying to clear energy, but you're trying. You're not doing. So there's a lot of people that are trying to clear energy, but you're not doing it right now. So we need to look out for that. It's a big one right now. Let's see what else I got here. for y'all. Ooh. These incense are hitting. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Damn, these knights are coming through. We ain't got no pages yet. So no messages from the pages, but I feel like we might get one or two. There's some energy coming up that's really strong. Y'all are hella out of alignment. Who's in their ego? This is the Eight of Cups reversed. Like I said, fuck is in their ego. Y'all know you need to make shifts and changes, and you're using what's going on around you as an excuse not to go within. Because even Eight of Cups, even though this person's going on a journey reluctantly, they're going on a journey to self. Because you got to remember, the Hermit card is at the top of the mountain. And where are they walking towards? Mountains. So they're really on a journey to find their higher self. So we're dealing with some lower emotional vibrations right now. Let me look. See what I got here. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Goddamn. I'm gonna just pull one more, or maybe two more, because this is already a lot of energies. And I'm mad as hell because y'all ain't rectifying these energies either. Nobody's trying to rectify these energies. What are you fucking hiding from? This moon done brought something out for you. Hey. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, that one came out smooth. That's not the one though. It's the one right under it. That's the one. Ace of Swords reversed. I really like these cards. Golden Tarot. I'll pull one more. Alright. I'm going to ask you, Spirit, to give us just a card to... What should people do to rectify these energies? Because there's just a lot. There's a lot. What it is like the first two cards came out, and then what I'm seeing coming out after that is like a ripple effect. Ten of Cups reversed. Y'all fucking up. But that Ten of Cups is really finding inner joy. Got the Emperor card at the bottom of the deck. Damn, this Emperor looks like he is ready to go. So y'all see the Emperor right there at the bottom of the deck? So, yeah, this is Mars. And this is warlike energies. These are heavy Mars and warlike energies out here right now. These are some low vibrational ass energies for the collective. Okay, so Hangman. The Hangman is significant because in this card you learn the art of surrender. Yeah, in this card you learn the art of surrender. Now, the way I'm reading this is that people are resisting surrendering to their own higher self, their own soul, their spirit guides. You're resisting surrendering to spirit. Why? This is why. Justice reversed. You feel like justice has not been served. Like justice is out of alignment. Like the divine don't know what the fuck they doing. So I need to take things into my own hands. That's very childlike. Very childlike. That's very childish. And it's putting the blame outside of yourself. So due to those energies, then we have the Four of Cups coming up upright. So the Four of Cups is interesting because the hand that comes out is trying to give this person sitting here a gift. And I feel like it's a gift of emotional stability. And you see this person's wearing blue. They're just really in their feelings. They can't even see the gifts that are coming in at this time. And oh, see, look, my incense started burning more. Try to clear y'all up. So, and then you can't see the other three cups that are sitting there because this person is so in their own mind. They're so in their own head. So, who right now is doing, and so in their own feelings, and feeling of depression, feeling of worries, feeling of sadness, feeling lost, is really feeling like, I want to say, at a loss. I do see a lot of people dealing with a form of depression or sadness, but they're not even wanting to really admit it to themselves. But they know that it's there. It's not going anywhere until they fix whatever's going on in the inner alignment. All right, so then we have the Knight of Cups reversed. Oh, always happens. Hey, we're back. My bad. Had a brief interruption. So, where were we at? We were at the 4. We weren't even halfway through. We were at this 4 of Cups. And getting over those energies. And so it's really is not listening to surrendering to your higher self, believing that there is an injustice that has been done to you. And remember, nothing in the world is happening to you, it's happening through you, because you are the creator of your reality. So you're the master of your destiny. Then we also have 4 Cups upright. So this is really being in deep thought and not seeing the emotional gifts that are available to you, not even really paying any attention to them because you're too stuck in the mind. Is being stuck in the mind, damn, now I'm reading these even clearer. Is being stuck in the mind and not really being in your heart space. Yeah, that's what I'm catching from that card. So then we also have the Knight of Cups reversed. So Knight of Cups is typically creating like emotional stability, creating emotional security, really going on a mission and going on a journey, maybe even healing trauma. Now, if this is reversed, it's not even paying attention to that aspect of it. Just totally not even being aware. See the waterfall in the background? That's a lot of water and a lot of emotion, and it's just totally ignoring or just being completely unaware of how to handle, because that waterfall is sticking out to me, is being completely unaware of how to handle and direct the stream of emotions that you're actually feeling right now. Because they're just streaming out of you. But if this is reversed, there's no stability in the emotion. It's really going to be, it's reacting instead of directing. So it's reacting to the energies instead of directing the energy. Because your emotions, remember, are simply a compass. So if you're out of alignment, or if you're reacting, and especially from a place of fear, because I'm feeling a lot of fear from the collective. It's like really in the gut too. It's that gut fear. And then out of fear, simply reacting. And then that's taking people way off. And then remember, the first card, you're not surrendering to your higher self. In this reading, that's how I interpreted it. Yeah. Is really being resistant to our surrender. So all these catastrophic events are coming after that. That's why I said I feel like this is like when people they'll drop one dot of water, or they'll touch right in the middle of water, and then you see those ripples come out. It's kind of like that. Like something started it off, and then these are the rippling effects from that. We also have this Knight of Pentacles reversed. So, and I feel like this is an illusionary thing. So, I mean, some people are really off their square, and they're thinking that even though everything's like fine, it really feels like everything's fine, stability-wise, but it's believing into that there's not enough stability, or that I'm not grounded, or that I'm not creating anything worthwhile. But I mean, he's holding that pentacle. He's taking inspired action and tilling the soil. So somebody is abandoning their stability right now due to these lower vibrating emotions. And then we have the 8 of Cups confirming that, because you have the 8 of Cups reversed. And Eight of Cups is going on a reluctant journey. It might be, I feel like there's a split in consciousness here, because it might be that some people are actually, instead of being sad about the journey, they're undertaking the journey gracefully. They went through this stream of emotion and being caught in thought and really getting out of those traps to come and realize that it's time to like get right with get these emotions together. It's time to learn something new. It's time to tap into my waters, into my spirituality, into my emotional nature, and get it together. And then other people are just completely doing the opposite. Some people are, instead of being reluctant on the journey, they're actually going into that emotional journey and sorting through those complicated emotions they've been dealing with in a very balanced way, like a very, very balanced way. And then that's why I said there's like a split, because then other people are just creating more resistance, and it's like trying to hold back the dam. It's gonna break eventually. You can't hold back the water forever. Like the dam is about to break, and you're trying to hold up a whole dam. It's gonna hit, regardless. So take that journey. Don't get washed up in the emotion of it all. And then there is a need to get refocused on your finances, because when this Queen of Pentacles comes reversed, I gotta question things. Because it's being stingy with money. It's not being careful or caring about your finances, your manifestations. So a lot of people got kind of knocked off their square. And then this is really connecting with this Four of Cups, being stuck in the head and not dealing with the heart space, because then we have the Ace of Swords reversed. Ace of Swords reversed, and it almost looks like they're just like this is coming down into the crown. So I feel like there might be some crown activations at this time as well, because and then you see how it's literally putting the sword into the crown, but it's like the sword is coming from above and it's literally getting pushed into that crown chakra. So it's going to be like a very difficult, very, very difficult, and this is balancing logic and emotion. But reversed is an imbalance of logic and emotion, and it's really mental confusion as opposed to mental clarity, right? So we're really taking this mental stuff a little bit too far right now, and you really got to get out of the head and stop thinking into things and start feeling into things. I might ask Spirit for another message. I think I'm going to pull from my Oracle deck. So then I asked Spirit, what should we do to rectify these energies? And then the Ten of Cups came reversed. Now, even though the Ten of Cups, so this is like a double message, because Ten of Cups is really finding emotional fulfillment and joy. So Spirit is like, this is what you're not doing right now. You're not focusing on what brings you true emotional fulfillment. You're not focusing on what brings you true joy. You're not focusing on the people, places, things, ideas, all the gifts that you truly have in your life, in your reality. It's like Spirit is like, this is what you're not doing. How about that? This is what you're not doing. So in order to rectify what's been going on emotionally and mentally, is really getting into the heart space, and you're going to want to create the emotion of joy, gratitude, divine love, divine alignment within yourself, and then that will rectify a lot of these cards and bring things into a greater space of clarity. Let's see what I got here, because I know these Oracle cards are kind of calling me, and usually on these, y'all know I usually only do like just the tarot, but something is calling me in these Oracle cards. So we're going to do, and then the bottom of the deck, is the Emperor card. Well, we spoke about it already, but it is indeed the Emperor card. Damn, somebody had a falling out, huh? And he looks ready for war. And so I think a lot of what's going on that's bringing people out of alignment is their Mars energy. because you want to do something, you want to fight, but y'all are not, you aren't who you say you are. And it's fucked up because you're starting to see it within yourself. And it's really, really hard when you start to see the stuff about yourself that you're like, damn, I really haven't been, I really thought I was all this, but I'm really not that. So I need to get some shit together so I can become that greater, more in alignment version of myself. So if you are a warrior, it's time to do some warlike things, but within divine alignment. Take your war into the spirit realm. Take your war where it really matters. Stop trying to have war out here in the physical. And arguing online is really just dumb as hell. If y'all still doing that, you need to get it together. There's nothing to argue about. You can have a conversation, but arguing just begets more arguing. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Higher Self. Thank you, Divine. This is a difficult message for a lot of people. Okay. We are pulling in these channels today. Look. Clarification. There's a lot of confusion right now. So these cards are coming through to clarify. These are going to bring a nice, clear message for us. And these are the Chakra Oracle, Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards from Tori Hartman. If y'all want to pick up this deck. This was literally my first deck ever. I love these cards. And then we have Faith. Faith. Wow, this is big because that story actually deals with holding on to your pain. Like I said, you're not surrendering to your higher self. So there's some people that are holding on to their pain as if their pain is going to save them. And then look at all these spiritual gifts that the divine is trying to offer you. All these different spiritual gifts. Some shamans, some healers. Some people who really bring some sort of balance onto the planet. Some wisdom. And you're just... You gotta put, and it's funny too because in this card, that's like amethyst they're putting down. That healing, the healing needs to take place, and this is that mental confusion. That's why that Ace of Swords came out reversed, because this is a lot of mental confusion in the collective. And Spirit is asking you to have faith to align with the divine within yourself. You gotta align the divine with the divine. That's aligning the self with the self. That's aligning your higher and lower self, because both are divine. Because do we not nourish our higher selves? Do we not? When you do a ritual, when you feel joy, when you feel love, you sending energy back up. We got creation. I don't know why it came out reversed, even though I usually don't read these reversed. So Spirit is asking you to really get into your shamanism, to really get into your creativity. And that's kind of the way that you can channel those emotions. Really get into your rituals. Because this might be some smoke. But this is that spiritual stuff. That's dealing with those spirits. And then that moon, the moon is in the background and it's full. And did we not just have the full moon? So this brought a lot of energy shifts. Honestly, it's real easy to sit here and be like, oh, this person's fake. Oh, this person is this. Oh, this person is that. Whatever. But then when we got to look in the mirror and be like, damn, I'm that fucked up motherfucker. I'm that fake motherfucker. I have been out of alignment. And it's funny too because all week that song, Man in the Mirror from Michael Jackson kept coming up for me. So a lot of people are having those moments where they got to look at themselves. And look, when you get in tune with the divine and with creation and into your spirituality and into your creative aspects, and you use these energies effectively, what happens? But this is still a choice. And like I said, there's a consciousness split right now. You're going to get abundance. But it depends whether you are in a scarcity mindset, like this man here, or whether you're the wise girl who's planning on manifesting that house in the bag. She's saving. She's putting her coins to the side. She's being an enterprising individual. You have a choice right now because there is a consciousness split on the planet. And that duality theme is big right now. I mean, look at this confusion. She's literally letting some damn old ghost from the past influence her and make her feel out of control within herself. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That energy needs to go. Mm-mm. That energy needs to go. Okay. And then we have impatience. So while you are manifesting this new reality that's coming in, while you are taking the proper steps, some of you, those of you that are choosing to be in alignment, we have impatience coming up as well. And impatience is putting up a false moon. And is that not what some people are doing? Putting up a false self and then trying so hard to hold that facade up. That's how I'm reading this card. This is how the energy is coming through. You're trying so hard to put up that facade up that you're missing the point. You're missing the sun. Because in this story, he's trying to hold a string and he falls asleep and dawn doesn't come because he's holding on to the false moon in the sky. So that false moon might be your false state of emotions. That could be your false state of, I feel like it's a false ego, like a false self that needs to be let go of. And that's dealing with an aspect of the inner self. Some false emotions, some trauma, some shit that's telling you that you're something other than what you truly are. And you truly are a divine being having an earthly experience. So are we not gods and goddesses walking amongst this planet? Are we not gods and goddesses in the flesh? Why don't we treat ourselves that way? Truly treat ourselves that way. Not out of ego. Truly treat ourselves that way. Service. So this is about service to others. And then you do have this. When I see this card, I already know that people have their ancestors coming through to support and guide them at this time. Go to your altar. Go to your ancestors. Ask them for advice. Ask them for love. Ask them for healing. Also, this is going to be some healing in the ancestral DNA. That's probably why Spirit wants you to be a shaman right now. Be a healer right now. Be a witch right now. And then we have growth. And in this card, growth, it's really a card about, and it's funny because the card that comes to mind is the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands, it seems like everyone is against you. And like they're trying, but if you notice in the card, no one is actually hitting anyone else. So it's like it's really an energetic, false sort of like beat up. It's really being like looked at as an outsider, and it's really feeling that energy of being looked at as an outsider. But those things that we're growing through, literally, there are things that we're growing through. I couldn't have said it better myself. And it's crazy because this is the emergency room, so that's catastrophic moments that some people are having right now in their lives. Or that they've had in the past. And it's sort of like the past is not coming back to haunt you, but it's like, have you learned the lesson? Are you ready to get to the next level in your life? Are you ready for divine alignment? Are you ready for divine love? Are you ready for divine, for abundance? Are you ready to catch all these blessings? Yes or no? Are you ready to catch all these gifts? Spirit got gifts for you. So yeah, and then this is green, so this is definitely some serious heart chakra healing right now. Let's pull one more. And then I'm going to close out this reading. I am so thankful that I was able to look. And this is Ambient Gazette, Oddball Princess. It says, look, at the bottom it says ambient, so it's an ambiance, right? But it says Oddball Princess on this little thing under here. I never read that before. And the reason why this is the Oddball Princess is because she believes in service to others. She believes in passionately pursuing what is most in alignment for her, regardless of her position. So regardless of whatever position, your family, your friends, whatever people are expecting out of you, expect something greater within yourself. And not even greater in the sense that you are, trying to look for the right word, you're doing material success, but I mean, like, I'm talking about spiritual and soul, this success and the joy that comes from following what your divine life purpose is. So this passion is coming from following her joy, following her love, following her divine life purpose. So right now, Spirit is asking you to be this person, to be of service to others. And the service card came up two more before that. So it's being of service to others, passionately helping, passionately healing. Even if you're just, I don't know what I can do, I'm not around a lot of people right now, I don't see how I could help. Well, then help yourself. Go out into nature. You could do that. Support the energy of healing, support the energy of love, support the energy of expansion, support the energy, even if you're to a space that you really need to get into finding your purpose. This passion card is for you. This is for you. Step into your passion. And it's funny because in tarot, some decks will have princesses, and the princesses are the pages essentially. And then we have workaholic in reversed. But I don't know why I don't read my oracle cards as reversals, but I don't know. Today I'm looking at them as reversals. So workaholic is taking a break, but it's like taking a short break to come back to your work so that you can be more creative, so that you can create. So there's going to be some big men, and then you have that Emperor card, which is stability. So we're going to, and look, and they're both the bottom of the deck. So the general energy is creating these manifestations from a place of power. And true power is not seeking to control others. In true power, we seek to only control ourselves. So some people are going to be getting busy at this time. Workaholic. Some people are really going to be getting, and it's also taking time to listen to your elders, because they know some shit sometimes. The ones that ain't all fear-based, or maybe not listen to your elders. Maybe a little bit of both. It just depends on what the lessons are. So I'm going to put these up. I do feel like I want to look one thing from the book for this workaholic card, because I feel like there's a message in there. Let's see what we have. Workaholic. Let's check it out. Here, the earthly brown of creation mixes with inspirational violet. Violet is your third eye. Violet is your crown chakra. Are we not talking about how the crown is opening up at this time? That's why Spirit was like, open the book. I got another message for you. Wow. This card indicates one of the most powerful manifesting energies. Exactly. Now you are very prolific. It is what you are creating. If what you are creating stalls, you may need to recharge. Yeah, exactly. Know your limits. And that's why I said, is take some time out and step away so you can come back more refreshed. But even more than that, that's confirmation of the crown chakra opening right now. And that crown chakra is opening to actually support you further in your manifestations. That is fire. Spirit is fire. Spirit is doing a lot for us right now. I'm thankful, for one. I am very thankful. Because, man, haven't we all been through a lot? And isn't it time to put in that work and actually receive everything that we came here for? It's available to you right now. Put out that energy to manifest what you truly desire in your reality. And as usual, it's your girl 9. I love you. And I'll be talking to y'all soon. Peace.